What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Once again, you know I appreciate having you here. Stick around for today's video. This is the last commute on this, the Cb125f. Bambi, it's going, it's gone, nada, we're finished. Ciao, bye-bye. Yes, that's right, sad times. Bambi is on his way out. Thank you very much for sticking around, really appreciate it. Bambi, Cb125f, going, gone, sold. It's very dirty at the moment. I will clean it, but it has been a very good servant over the last 2 years. 4,000 miles, averaging 155 miles to the gallon. Seats comfortable, the riding position's comfortable, handles well. Now I've changed the tyres. Got this lovely Black Widow exhaust on it, so it sounds good, which has helped me during the commute. It's made it a lot safer. A little bit tiring on long journeys, but I don't do too many long journeys on this because I bought it as a commuter. I've done a few oil changes on it. It's got a little bit of battle scarring. If you watch that video, you know it slides very well in the ice. Put a top box on it, it's good. I've got my heated clothing wired up to it as well, so it's good for winter. Crash bars on it, I learnt my lesson. All in all, this has been a great bike. I've loved it, but it has some shortfalls, so it's got to go. Change of mind, change of plan, change of bike basically. Do we really need an excuse to change a bike when we're bikers? No, not really. One came along and I'm doing it. So the little Cb125f Bambi is no longer. It is going. This is the last commute. I'm not going to do a love and hate video. I've already done that. I'm just going to point out some things while I'm going to work and the major reason why it's going. Right, let's plug myself in. It's not that cold, but I do like to take the chill off my hands. I've got the Keith stuff on today, Keith. I'll get it right one day. So we stick that on green. Green for go, or minimum heat. Oh, what a glorious day. Beautiful day for the last commute on Bambi. Sadly, it's got to go. I say sadly, but this is first world problems. It's going because it's being replaced with something else. But the main reason I'm getting rid of this is, well, the main reason is I fancy the change. Let's be honest about this. I'm a biker. I love my motorcycles. I change quite a bit. I've got two bikes in the stable that are never going to change, which is the Super Cub and the 250 Rally. But my big bike and this bike will change from time to time. I was actually planning on keeping this bike forever, but it only serves one purpose, and that's commuting. And it's done it very, very well. It's been an absolutely brilliant servant for that. As I said, about 4,000 miles, 155 miles to the gallon we've been averaging on this. And that's what I'm going to miss the most, is my stinginess at the petrol pump. It's been absolutely fantastic. Now, where it lacks is obviously in power, but that's not too much of a problem until you get to hills. And with my 16.5 stone on this bike, it really struggles to get up hills, 30 miles an hour or less on some. But that's only a couple of things. And also the back brake I don't like at all. Handy because it's got no ABS, and the back brake is so weak that it kind of acts like ABS. They're the two major negatives of it. But I bought it knowing that, so that's not really been a problem. The seat on it is really comfortable. It's a nice big seat for a small bike. And a big lad like myself, I can get comfortable quite easily. So only time will tell if I'm going to miss that. But this bike, as I said, only serves one purpose, and that's the commute. I thought I was going to do more on it, go out and about, go on little discovery missions, little tiny adventures, but it just hasn't happened. It hasn't appealed to me that way. 125s over the past year have kind of taken a back seat for me. I've still got the Super Cub 125, and that's due for an MOT in a couple of weeks, and I think I've done 100 miles since the last MOT. So I don't know what's happened over the last year, but I haven't really delved into the 125s apart from the commute. And I think this bike has taken away from me riding the supercar, because I've been getting my 125 fix on the way to and from work, if that makes sense. So that's a positive, but it's also a little bit of a negative to my beloved little supercar. And what I find with this bike as well is if I'm in a bit of a rush, it's a little bit stressful. And I'm not saying it won't do speeds and keep up with traffic, it will. But sometimes on the way home from work, I don't have that option of just jumping on the motorway and cutting out 10 minutes. I know it doesn't sound a lot, but sometimes it gets a little bit frustrating. And that's simply because it's a 125, so you have to plan a little bit more. Now this bike's done absolutely nothing wrong. It's not the bike's fault, it's not you, it's me, as they say. I just fancy something with a little bit more poke. Not a lot, just a little bit more, to make that commute a little bit more relaxing. On a day like this where I'm not running late and I've got plenty of time, this bike's perfectly fine. A little bit buzzy, and that exhaust does make it a little bit tiring if you're stuck in the same rev range for ages. A little bit dreary, a little bit tiring, as I said. But it does help when you get around traffic. It's a little bit of a safety feature. People hear you coming and they don't bully you as much, because I find you get bullied on a 125 in London. People are heartless. I think they think I'm delivering pizzas, and they can get a little bit mean-spirited on these little bikes because they're darting all over the place, and I don't blame them. I get annoyed sometimes with delivery riders, but that's just the way it is. You've got to accept it and get on with it. This hill is my main problem. Here we go. Third gear, 33 miles an hour. And if I've overtaken a load of cars at the bottom of this hill, they all come past me at the top. I feel sorry for the bike, basically. I think that's what's happening. I feel sorry for this poor little thing with me on it. No, that's not really the case, is it? I'm lying. I'm trying to make all the excuses in the world. But do we really need excuses to buy a new motorcycle? No, we don't. Something has to give, and unfortunately, it's Bambi. And the idea behind the new bike is, one, it's a new bike. I'm getting it on the 1st of March. We do like a new registration. I cannot lie about that. And two, I just want a bike to do a little bit more than just commute. So the new bike will do the commute, no problem. In comfort, it will chill out. Hopefully it'll be relaxing, because it won't be pinned everywhere. Like this is flat out 90% of its life. And if I do fancy going on a longer journey, I can do that as well with no problems. If I do fancy taking a motorway, hopefully it'll be okay on that as well. Who knows? Who knows? Only time will tell. But for now, Bambi's going. This is only a short video. I just wanted to let you guys know that the little Cb125 is out of here. It's been sold. It will go on the 1st of March, and I shall be picking up a new motorcycle. So say goodbye to Bambi. Drop a comment downstairs in the comment section if you so desire. I have loved this little bike. It served its purpose. It's done nothing wrong, as I've said. So don't diss the little bike. It's brilliant, and if you want to get one, I highly recommend it. But for me, I like new shiny things. So if you want to know what I'm getting to replace this, you might as well subscribe to the channel. You might as well hit that notification bell. You might as well go over to my social medias, my Instagram, my Twitter. Yes, I'm still calling it Twitter. I'm not going to call it X. It's still Twitter. Go over to my Facebook. Follow me on all of those, and you will find out what I'm getting in the very near future. But for this video, I'm going to sign off. So a goodbye from Bambi, goodbye from myself. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to do all those things that you need to do. If you want to drop a comment, drop that downstairs in the comment section. Hit that notification bell so you guys can get a drop in these videos. I shall see you on the next one. You know I love you all. Stay safe. Fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead and get gone.